Okay, Miche. Okay, Miche.
From you wake up every morning, you's a winner, yeah.
What's going on, guys? It's your girl Reza in the ding, and welcome back to another video. If you're new, hey boo, and if you're returning, what's up? What's up? What's up? So we have another deep conditioner hunt, and I've seen this brand around a lot, but I've never gotten a chance to try it. But recently they did send me a PR package with their products, and it's the brand Miche. It's pronounced Miche, and I'm sure you guys have heard about the brand before. It's basically a all natural brand, and majority of their products are homemade. Love that for them. So if you're into natural products, I'm sure you've probably tried it before, but if you haven't, you're going to experience trying it with me for the first time. Their deep conditioner, because you're watching a deep conditioner hunt. My hair has already been shampooed, of course, you guys know the do, and we're going to try out the deep conditioner for the first time. So it's their strengthen protein moisture balance deep conditioner. So obviously I'm guessing the claims would be to provide moisture and strength, but let's see what they really claim to do. It claims to increase strength, reduce breakage, deeply nourish and revitalize the hair for better manageability, aids in repairing hair damage, and improves hair elasticity. So basically, moisture, strength. And I also wanted to talk about the difference between knowing if your hair needs moisture or strength. Basically, how I would gauge this is if my hair feels very soft or too soft to the touch, and my curls aren't as defined and tight, more so they would be elongated and little to no definition depending on your individual hair texture. You just have to know. So that's when I would know I would need some more protein. So lately I haven't been having an issue with moisture. I think I'm really good in that area, but I have been slacking on my protein. It's not detrimental to my hair currently, but we are due for a protein treatment or protein like products. I've been using a lot of moisturizing products. If you've been using a lot of moisture based products, maybe you might want to add in a product with protein here and there, and I usually do that with my deep conditioner if I'm not going to do a hardcore protein treatment. So hopefully that answers your question. And it's when wet, because my hair is dry right now and I can't really tell. But when my hair is wet, if my curls are too elongated and basically stringy, then I need a protein treatment. I'm going to spritz my hair with water, and you guys are going to see my first impression of using the deep conditioner. So I'm just working the water in my hair first. So you see my curls are I am due for a trim as well, but my curls are more on a stringy, elongated side right now once water gets into my hair. But I mean, it's okay. My hair isn't breaking, so that's good. 8 fluid ounces. You guys know how I feel about sizes, but I can understand, especially since it's a all natural product and they filled it to the rim, so that's awesome. What does it smell like? It has like a Jolly Rancher smell. I can't tell you what flavor. Maybe pineapple. I don't think I'm that good with describing scents, but it's not too strong. It's not the thickest either. It's very smooth and creamy. I'm gonna apply this on the section. Okay, it goes on pretty moisturizing, but my hair can be a lot more wet since I've been sitting out for a while before I applied my deep conditioner. My roots are a little bit tangled. I didn't take the best care of my hair last week. I've been rocking a lot of buns. My roots were wet for the whole week, so my scalp feels very tender. My hair was just a hot mess last week. My hair needs some TLC right now. So it is moisturizing, but right away I can feel the strengthening properties. So it's not, oh my gosh, you're so moisturizing, but I haven't applied as much as yet. So finger detangling, and my hair is shedding a lot lately. That's something I have to figure out, but I haven't been styling my hair often, so yeah, that's up by applying the first coat. We're gonna apply some more, re-wet the hair some more, and to be honest, the product is already working. My hair feels stronger already. Okay, Miche. Okay, Miche. So a little bit does go a long way, so that's good because it is a pretty small jar. Let's look at the section. So my hair looks pretty good and feels pretty good, so let's move on. Another thing I wanted to touch on as well is dealing with different hair textures. So you guys know I have multi-textured hair. In layman's terms, that just means that I have different textures throughout my hair. A lot of us do. We might have a different texture in our crown versus the back of our hair. We might have a different texture in the front versus the crown, or the back, the crown, and the front might be a different texture. And I think the last scenario I just explained, that may be me. Texture at the back of my hair is really curly, smooth, not as coarse compared to the texture in the crown of my head. And the texture in the crown of my head is not as curly. It's like an S curl, and it's very coarse and rough. And the texture in the front of my hair, it's more on the thinner side. That may be from wear and tear and wearing my hair in certain styles, but still it's not as full or thick or dense. And it's also not as curly. It's more so on the straighter side. So someone asked, how do I deal with different textures? One of the major tips to dealing with hair with different textures, especially if it's obvious where your different textures are, is to deal with your hair in sections. So sections just be saving lives, y'all. You guys are always gonna hear me say work in sections, you know. If you know that the hair at the back or the middle or the front is a different texture, you might want to work with those sections individually, like you guys see me do. So I work my way up from the back to the front of my hair. The texture in the front of my hair and my crown is similar, not the same, but I can work with those sections together. So you guys see this texture is more so puffy versus curly, and it's a lot more dense. One thing with the texture in the front of my hair and the crown is that it breaks pretty easily, and you guys know this. So I have to keep up with my trims, or try to keep up, to prevent the breakage. So the texture in my crown and the front of my hair might be, well, not might be, it's more susceptible to breakage. So I can get away with not trimming the back of my hair, but I can't really get away with not trimming the front and the crown of my hair. Another way to deal with those textures is to learn them. They might like different products, might be liked to be dealt with in a different way. For instance, finger detangling might work best in a certain section, or using a detangling tool might work a lot better. Keeping that section stretched, or using more products in that area, or using less products in that area, or using a specific type of product in that area might work best depending on the style you're going for. Maybe using heat might help in that area. Learn your textures, learn what they like and learn what they dislike. Learn how they want to be dealt with, but you will only figure that out with trial and error. Or maybe the section likes a lot more protein versus moisture, or vice versa. But you only figure out all these things once you learn your hair. For instance, the texture in the crown needs a lot more product versus my texture at the back, and it takes a little bit longer for products to saturate into my crown versus my back, because it may be a different porosity as well. I think it is. And I shed a lot more in my crown and the front of my hair. You gotta learn your hair. I've had a lot of experience because I mostly do my own hair. So those are the two major tips. Work into sections and learn each texture so you can know how to move accordingly. I'm loving this so far. Application is quite easy. I haven't even used any detangling tools. Detangling with my fingers is easy as well. My hair is warming up to it pretty well. Even before I use any heat to deep condition, the curls are coming through and the smell isn't too overbearing. I'm not sure if I said that as yet, but I'm loving it so far. So I'm going to do the other side. This side has been sitting out for a while and the curls are bouncing, you know. The curls are really tightening up. So when I say tightening up, I'm getting more shrinkage versus elongation. And the more shrinkage you get, the healthier your hair is, presumably, but depends on your texture. Miche! Okay, Miche. Okay, anyway, the curls are coming! Miche is doing her thing, or his thing. Is it he or she? We don't know. But it's acting like a she, because she's doing the right thing, you know? She's not deceiving us. She's doing exactly what she said she's going to do, right? Slight shade. So even without using heat, the product is already doing its thing. Straight off the bat, we have moisture, we have strength, and it's working. I am going to use heat. In my last deep conditioner hunt, you guys saw me use a heated cap, and I'm going to use it again. I'm gonna apply some on my edges. The edges need love too, okay? Don't neglect your edges, because for some of us, the only time we focus on the edges is if we're using edge control. Take care of the edges. They need moisture too. They need protein. They need strength. They need all of the above. I just stood up and looked at my hair for real, and God, I am lost for words. The curls ain't the okay, goodbye. Now question, who's gonna invent plastic caps for people with a lot of hair? Because I'm gonna have to use 2 of these. Maybe Amazon has, I don't know. Let me know if you know. I'll check too, but I actually don't enjoy having all this product all over me, FYI. We are all rinsed out, and let's see. And do we even need to test the claims? You guys can see the curl definition. We have some shine. My hair feels really soft, not too soft, and it also feels strong. It's like I got the perfect balance, surprisingly. This texture as well feels really good. It doesn't feel coarse at all. It feels very soft and moisturized and still strong. I'm trying to remember the claims from the top of my head. Hair definitely feels balanced, moisturized, and nourished. I love it. My hair really loves this. This is something I might repurchase because my hair just feels balanced. So Miche, you actually did what you said you were going to do. We appreciate that. You gave us moisture and you gave us strength. So I like this, guys. Like, I really like this. My hair feels really good. Not too strong, not too soft. It's like right in between. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Now I'm going to prep my hair to be blow dried because I am due for a really good trim. So thank you guys for watching again, and see you in the next video. Bye.